Doddy boxing match coming soon.
Nah, hell no. That's what broke motherfuckers do. If you boxing and you ain't even on, you broke. Bro, I ain't gonna cap. Feeney's got a problem with fat. I'm from the prime time where the strippers looked like they were like in shape and had big fake titties. And it's like we're just boosting up fat. And America do got a problem with putting fat bitch on the pedestal. And then the Jeffrey Epstein, everybody is on that. Like everybody, they all on it. They're all weirdos, both sides, left, right, Republican, Democrat, they're all weirdos. I'm not really a fan of the Canadians. And then the war 1812, I ain't forgive y'all about that. I remember a kid tried to say my whip was, he's like, your car is a soccer mom's whip. Telling me that Lil Flip is a soccer mom, dog. They wrote Star Wars, the recent trilogy, ass. Luke just throws his lightsaber away. Like Luke would never do that. Episode 1, 2, and 3 are the best Star Wars ever. When I was a kid, bro, I hated Anakin and I hated Vegeta. I was like, why are they such bitches, bro? Can't smoke with us. Thick ass black women walking around. What y'all hoes going? Oh, church. That's
like forever, so nobody. That's why we say it.
I got in trouble last time I said that. One time I was real up on money, so I was like, oh, I'll go donate blood. And I went and plasma, so I went to go do it, and it was nothing but junkies and like fiends in that. And I was like, no, I'm gonna go figure out another way to make some bread, bro. No, that's what the comments be funny, bro, because I try not to watch it, but you know how when you log on the computer, it force feeds you comments? Yeah. So one day I'll be getting called a meth baby or a crack baby, and then the next day they're like, this guy's 40 years old and has never done drugs. And like, it's like, but you know what? Hey, I saw a dude who was amazing at the drums who got like a full ride scholarship, right? And people were still in the comments hating on him, and I was like, you know what? I don't even get my offended no more. I'll beat all y'all up. I'll beat your daddy up. And
Doddy boxing match coming soon.
Nah, hell no. No, because that's what broke motherfuckers do. If you boxing and you ain't even on, you're broke. Sorry. Bandits back in the 1800s, they was probably living good until they got caught up. You know what I'm saying? They probably murdered they. Oh, bro, but horse thieves would just get brands on their face like that. And you probably got some bread for selling some stolen horses. Like that was kind of a slap on the wrist. Oh, I wonder what you get if you steal a car nowadays. Stealing cars is like little kid crimes type shit. Unless like you know those fools that be like
Kia boys.
Yeah, but then no, there's those fools that like know how to like and like that have like the James Bond technology to like steal like nice ass cars. And there has to be some money in that. Stealing a car, like you got a big piece. You can't just hide a car in your pants if you steal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
speaking of cars, you wanted to talk about your first car.
Oh look, all right. So right when I was 16, I got my license. My dad was in federal prison, so I got his car. His car was like a 2001 Lincoln Navigator on 22-inch rims with a wood wheel. So at 16, I was whipping. I had a really nice car for my first whip. You know what I'm saying? And I crashed that into a house. And I wasn't drunk or high or nothing. I just didn't know how to drive. But it didn't it up that bad. It just had a big ass dent. Because it's a tank, bro. A Lincoln Navigator is a big ass whip. 22-inch rims, wood wheel. I listened to Wood Wheel by UGK 1,000 times in that car because I thought I was Pimp C for like a fucking month. You know what I'm saying? We got some normal whips. Now we got a Cadillac again. You know, we're living nice, but you know what I'm saying? I gotta get a new Lincoln one day.
That's American too, Lincoln.
That's American. That's what I'm saying. I don't even really give a fuck about foreigns. I like Cadillacs and Lincolns. I remember a kid tried to say my whip was a fucking he's like, yeah, he's like, your car is a f***ing soccer mom's whip. And I was like, go watch any music video. You telling me that Lil Flip is a soccer mom, dog? Kids, like, for their first whip, they're getting brand new ass Beamers and Benzes and shit. That shit is insane. That shit is so insane. Nice. You need a beater, bro, like something that, or like something durable. And bro, I didn't realize how expensive SUVs were, homie. They're like 100 racks. Like even like a motherfucking GMC or a Ford or a Chevy, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. The motherfuckers are expensive, dog. You hold on, dude. How much you think the rent is here for places like this?
I'd say like 1,200.
Nah. More or less.
Oh, are these apartments?
Yeah, like if you got a brick, I'm not paying more than 1,000. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like
they definitely charge me more than 1,000.
What type of content of people like, are in that? 12
to 14, unless it's on some kind of like.
It's like a single living. Probably like a lot of.
This isn't hood. This is just old. This looked like it was made in the 70s. This was popping in the 70s. They was probably having orgies. See me, I grew up around strippers. Aunts were strippers. You know, I'm from the prime time where the strippers looked like they were like in shape and had big fake titties and like the thin eyebrows, like the 90s, like early 2000s, right? So you grow up, then you start dating these bitches. And there's multiple types of strippers. You got the bitch that actually dance on a pole. She probably not even a hoe. She like a hippie bitch. She could do the tricks on the pole. Then you got the ghetto bitches where it's like she only just shake ass. That's like the booty shaking club. That's the shit you see in music videos. Ain't got no skills. She probably out of shape or got a terrible ass BBL. And then third, that was the bitches I dated, were the bitches that were just scammers and robbers. Dude, they were just setting people up, robbing. They got kicked out of every strip club because they're stealing from everybody. They're not even dancing. They're sat at the bar and they just got a mouthpiece. They can talk like a or they have high charisma stat. If we're playing Baldur's Gate, them got the highest charisma stat. You know what I'm saying? That's like the three types of strippers. And then you got the ones that are just straight hookers that are straight at the club. So you got four, I guess. The real pussy sellers, the ass shakers, the dancers, and then the thieves. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna cap. Phoenix got a problem with fat. I see a lot of photographers putting fat bitches on their pages, and it's like we're just boosting up fat. They ain't even pretty in the face. They're just willing to put lingerie on. And then you go to the strip clubs, and it's fat. And it's like, that's why I don't even go to clubs, man.
I saw this joke on YouTube short, like some comedian made. He's like, the reason America got fat because we're not beating them up enough.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? America do got a problem with putting fat bitches on a pedestal. Hold on, like we were little kids in the 90s. Were there this many fat bitches? And we just didn't put them on pedestals?
I just want everyone to understand too that Doddy an equal opportunity hater because he thinks fat dudes need to get in shape too.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Oh,
Doddy think everyone tries.
I hate men more than I hate women. I don't even, but speaking on a woman is irrelevant, or speaking on a man is irrelevant. That's some. I appreciate that. No.
I just want everyone.
No, I want everybody in shape, but I'm still on my journey too. But I don't speak on men because it's irrelevant. But you know, I was raised by a mother village of females, so I put women on a higher standard. So you're like, oh, he talks about bitches a lot. Like, no, I want y'all to do better. And y'all want everybody in the city be trying to put like, oh, Phoenix this, Phoenix that. Y'all got to get some better looking bitches on the pedestals that y'all pushing, because they're gonna come here and think we just got Torta Central and bro. That's what the it is.
What's crazy?
It'll be bitches that aren't even pretty in the face. You can be a thick bitch and look pretty. It's a very nice day outside.
Yeah, you know, it's middle of the summer, not too bad.
Look like it's finna rain. Phoenix is tight. Well, I like Phoenix. A lot of the rappers goofy. 99.9% of y'all goofies.
So something that happened recently is that CEO that got caught up cheating, bro.
Oh, I know. So I seen it. I don't know where it was, but I seen it where it was like when you're at a WESTSIDE Gun concert and like they took audio from a WESTSIDE Gun concert and it was like them like getting caught, but it was like doop 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 doop, and it was funny as shit. I feel like if they played it off, it wouldn't have went viral. You know what I'm saying? Them like reacting is what got the reaction.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's what I was thinking too.
If they would have just like laughed, they were kind of old to be cheating. And like for him,
I guess like they were showing like pictures of his wife. So his wife looked better than that old chick.
For real?
Yeah.
She must have just been a bitch then. I'm not really a fan of the Canadians unless you like my music. I dealt with a handful of Canadians that were on some hoe.
Hey.
And then the war 1812, I ain't forgive y'all about that. A lot of kids don't even know what the
what happened?
Oh, 1812, they fucking came down and burnt down the White House.
Well, I thought that was the British.
No, I think the British came through Canada, or they, because the motherfuckers had the Queen Elizabeth on their fucking money for a minute. I might just be talking out my ass. I'm like, what the fuck is this dude talking about? But you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'll spread some ignorance.
Well, Turner, another day out in Phoenix.
Another day out in Phoenix, just stealing billboards like the Grinch stole Christmas.
Fuck Johnson & Johnson, bro.
They can suck my Johnson. Feel me?
That's what I was gonna ask you about, like the EPSTEIN. It seems like a lot of, and then DIDDY, it seems like all of Hollywood is just like bored and horny, and they're just doing.
That's exactly what it is. It's like don't have any real interest, and they probably a lot of them didn't get pussy until they got money, and then so they probably started buying and f***ing a lot, and then like instead of just going and getting a gym membership and traveling, like I don't know, they probably did travel the world and then got bored. So that DIDDY. Bro, I think what happened with DIDDY, I think he pissed off a higher up that was in power and they wanted to do like some humiliation ritual. They're hitting him with like a fake ass RICO, like he wasn't committing no like RICO real charges. Like there wasn't no criminal like enterprising or whatever the where it's like they weren't making illegal money. It was just he beat his bitch up, and then his was just as debaucherous as him, and they gonna get me in trouble for that. And you should get in trouble for beating your bitch up. He was beating her ass. Motherfucker, like bro, that is like there's someone in a high power that he over that's like put him through the, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody we don't even know their name, like they rich and famous type. that's like has to be the what happened. You know what I'm saying? Because none of his shit is holding up charges. None of his charges are holding up. It's all bullshit. And then the Jeffrey Epstein, everybody is on that shit. Like everybody. Nah, bro, they all on it. They're all weirdos. Both sides, left, right, Republican, Democrat, they're all weirdos. What y'all need to realize, you just need to get your money up and try to break the out of this, bro. If you really paying attention to politics, you kind of stupid, bro. Everything's a lie. Everything is like, they just like try to illuminate a problem to make you not pay attention to some other shit probably happening. You got to get money. You got to be an outlaw in multiple ways, bro. You got to get money and just shut the up to try to stay out the radar, bro. But like, I see like high schoolers trying to argue out politics. It's like, bro, go get you some pussy and go get in a couple fist fights.
You're too young for that.
Yeah, you too young. Go smoke some weed out of a motherfucking,
go play some sports.
At a Coca-Cola can. Yeah, go play sports. What you arguing about politics for? You can't even vote.
16, yeah.
When you're like, you ain't got pussy and you kind of dumb. You're dumb. You don't become less dumb until you're like mid-20s, and you're still probably stupid at that point. I'm still stupid. So it's just like, man, politics, homie. Try to go get you a bag. Hey, and then people talking about, they say, this hard. I'm not that old. I'm sorry if I look all withered and up. I had a tough life. Nah, but they be like, you need to update your slang. I don't even know what slang I'm saying. I'm just talking. You know what I'm saying? Is it because I said hooker? We're bringing hooker back. Hooker is a good term. Don't you feel good after saying hooker? Like, oh, that's a hooker. Or like, look at them hookers. I was about to say I love hookers. I just love the name hooker.
I like girls who dress like hookers.
Yeah, no, girls that dress like hookers are cool. I don't like tortas that dress like hookers. That is really pissing me off. We gotta get back to that shit, bro. They ruined Star Wars.
Yeah, talk about that. How did they? Like,
they ruined Star Wars. I don't even know. Maybe because
did you watch the recent trilogy of movies?
Yeah, the recent trilogy ass. They set it up so well with the first one, The Force Awakens. Then what was the next one? Not right, The Rise of Skywalker or something like that, or whatever the eighth movie. And then like ANIKA or Luke just throws his lightsaber away. Like Luke would never do that. Luke wouldn't kill his nephew when he had a bad dream because he tried to save his dad, who was the Sith Emperor that killed children. So you're gonna try to save the dude, the Adolf Hitler figure, but you had a bad dream about your nephew, you're gonna kill him. Luke would never do that. Writing the movies didn't even know what the they were doing. And then they started, like, every Star Wars movie happens like 3 years after the previous one. You know what I'm saying? Like, they always kind of do a time jump. They didn't do that for that one, bro. I forgot. I got so mad at that fucking movie. I looked up the name of the director and I hate him. His name was like or something. Look, that's how you know my hate is deep-seated. I hate Star Wars now. Nah, bro, honestly, I'll be for real. Hey, look, this is gonna be a hot take for some nerds out there. Episode 1, 2, and 3 are the best Star Wars ever. 4, 5, and 6, 1, 2, and 3 the goats, bro. My pops was like a little kid when the old ones came out, and he even says 1, 2, and 3 are the best. You wanna see Jedi, bro. That's why you watch Star Wars. It's for Jedi and the Force and like that. Man, Mace Windu, we got Plo Koon, we got Yoda, Obi-Wan Kenobi. When Mace Windu f***ed up Jango Fett. As a little kid, I thought that fight was underwhelming, but then I was like, hold on, no, it's just because Mace Windu that real. Mace Windu made quick work. Like, really, it was like a 3-second fight that Mace Windu and Jango Fett fought. I don't know if there's some deleted scenes and they like made the fight longer, but that motherfucker like jumped down, ran at Jango Fett, went boom, boom, spun around, chopped his head off. I was like,
do you think Disney's gonna give up Star Wars or
they
not?
should, bro. They should literally throw that shit away and like 20 years bring it back. Honestly, give it over. It's so lame. I'll watch what I say on TikTok because they're gonna take me down. But that shit lame now. Star Wars suck ass now. They tried to make Han Solo a bitch by making it look like he shot second. I seen the version where he shot first. Greedo, he shot Greedo first, and then. Listen, this was a space smuggler, and he was running drugs and guns. He was a criminal, and then he got ran up on by the Empire, dropped the load, and Jabba the Hutt was pissed off that he ditched the load, and that's why Jabba was coming to get his ass. And then when they go into the second movie where they're on Hoth and shit like that, his ass ain't even trying. He's like, I ain't trying to beef with the Empire. I'm trying to dip the fuck out. Y'all are fucking dumb as shit. And then Leia's like, I love you, and he's like, I know. Like, he was a straight gangster. Like,
yeah, that's my favorite.
Star Wars used to be about gangster shit. Now I like Lord of the Rings a little bit more. I like Boromir, bro. Boromir's the GOAT because he's the most realistic. Oh, listen, this is another thing I wanted to say, bro. When I was a kid, bro, I hated Anakin and I hated Vegeta. I was like, why are they such bitches, bro? Why the fuck do they act like hoes and shit? But when you grow up, you realize they're like the most realistic to any human being because they're going through real life trauma and shit. Like, I used to hate Vegeta. I was like, he's a punk sucker. But like Vegeta never gave up, and he went through a lot of trauma for some like, and then some goofy ass like cave like barbarian kid is like surpassing him all the time, and he's like literally seen his whole race get murdered and like that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was a slave forever for Frieza. Like, he had a life. And then Anakin, as a kid, I was like, why didn't Anakin just
he was a slave too, right?
Yeah, he was a slave. Anakin was a slave too. Yeah. I was like, why didn't he just follow the rules? He was a slave. His mom got killed. His the only that ever showed him love other than his mama kept dying in his dreams. He just wanted to. He was just easily manipulated because he had hella trauma and shit like that. When he killed the kids is when he totally lost me. When he killed the younglings. But when you grow up, I realized Anakin and Vegeta are way more relatable. Growing up, I have a whole new respect for Vegeta. I was like, because you kind of grow up and you realize Obi-Wan and Goku are like fake ass archetypes that it'd be impossible to attain because they're just so good.